So if you're just walking down the street, don't peg like you boom 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 like a bloody ping pong ball, alright? Good day, human being. Now let me tell you something. If you're not confident in everything you do, you're not going to get anything done. Right, now that little introduction's out of the way. This video is going to be about 5 ways you can improve your confidence. Now you're probably wondering, Jack, why the hell should I be more confident? Good question. Now, the reason why you should become more confident is because, number 1, it's attractive. Number 2, you feel like you can accomplish anything. Number 3, it's just a good feeling. There's like obviously more to it, but they're like the 3 main ones that I feel when I'm more confident. So, here are 5 ways that you can become more confident. And way number 1 is... Number 1... fashion. Because let me tell you something, guys. If your fashion isn't up to date like I am right now, I'm just kind of wearing some casual clothes to being in all day. Anyway, if your fashion isn't up to date, you're not gonna feel you're not gonna feel weird. You're not gonna feel confident, because if your fashion isn't up to date and you don't feel good about yourself and the way you dress, it's just working against you instead of for you. Because if you can get your fashion nailed down, you will become more confident, like automatically, job's done. So figure out your fashion and just own it. Because if you don't look good externally, how the hell are you supposed to feel good internally? You know, it's yin and yang. This is so important. Fashion, you have to have your fashion right, because if you don't feel good about yourself, why the hell should confidence work for you if you're dressing a way that you're not fully expressing yourself? Alright, so express yourself with your fashion and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Way number 2. Now this one's a big one for me. Mindset. Because if your noggin isn't correct and it's working against you like your fashion will, but all of these tips will be working against you. Not all the time, but mostly. So if you can get your mind right, everything else will follow. You can get your fashion right, you can get these other tips right, but you have to have the correct state of mind, because if you don't have the correct state of mind, how the hell can you become confident? If you don't feel good about yourself, and if you don't have the right mindset, if you're going about your thinking, speaking and acting the wrong way, why the hell should you feel confident about yourself if you don't have your mind sorted out? You shouldn't. So it's all about getting to that place of having the correct mindset that will allow you to become more confident. And some ways you can get your mindset right is by replacing the, probably not negative, but replacing the stuff that you put into these things, your ears, on a daily basis, and replacing them with like positive stuff like motivational videos. I listen to them every single day and it's changing my brain. And it's also important to understand all of these tips that I'm laying out here for you, they're not going to happen overnight. It might take a month, 5 months, 12 months, 24 months, I don't know. It might take some time, because let me tell you something, it's not gonna happen overnight. So instead of listening to that punk band, that suicide music that you listen to about killing yourself and oh, girls are bitches, he's a dickhead, I'm gonna go fight you, ooh. Replace it with some positive stuff, because it is really worth it. Because I used to listen to, like, you know, Frey, How to Save a Life. I love that song, but it was subconsciously damaging my brain, my mindset. So, fucking thing stuck in my foot. So yeah, I used to listen to Frey, How to Save a Life, and it really messed with my subconscious. You see, your subconscious is the thing that controls everything you do. It regulates your breathing, it regulates your thoughts. Like, I heard this fact one time, it was like, scientists think that we have about 70 to about 80,000 thoughts per day. Like, imagine having that amount of thoughts every single day. Your brain would just explode, wouldn't it? So, it's about getting your correct mindset, altering your belief system that's going to allow you to basically have a conversation with yourself. You could ask yourself, am I confident? Ask yourself that in your brain, am I confident? And the response probably is probably gonna be no. Because your belief system and your mindset isn't linked up yet. They're all working on their own little thing. They're all rebelling. They're all thinking negative, pessimistic stuff. So you need to stop that. You need to control the stuff that You need to control the stuff that you're putting into your brain and consciously think, how can I change my mindset? Okay, because it's all about mindset. I can't stress this enough. Fashion is a big player in this, but mindset is probably the biggest player in this. You have to think, feel, and just become positive and confident. Because success isn't stuff that comes from the outside inwards, it's stuff that comes from the inside out. You understand? So, your belief system, your mindset, and subconsciously, if you believe that you're confident, you're charismatic, you're all of these positive things, you're going to project that outwards to the outside world. And then people are going to feel that, and then they're going to paint this picture of you, that you're confident, charismatic, all of these good things. So it all starts inward. You have to change this. This should have been number one. This is the number one thing you have to start, right? Consciously think about, okay, my mindset is rubbish, I need to change it. How am I going to do that? Start playing some positive stuff and start listening to positive stuff. Because if you're surrounded by negative stuff, people, your environment, you're not going to... It's about your surroundings, basically. You have to surround yourself with greatness and then you can become great. Surround yourself with confident people and you too will become confident. Okay, step number 3 is not giving a shit what other people think. Because this is one of the main things that hold people back. Because you're caring about what Sally down the fucking road thinks about you. And if you're consciously or subconsciously consistently comparing yourself or thinking that they're thinking negative stuff about you and you holding yourself to their standards, you're not going to be confident, I can tell you that, because I was always in my head, I'm an introvert, and I'm always in my head thinking, oh God, what's he thinking of me? But they shut the hell up, you little shit, to that inner voice, yeah? Shut up, you knobhead. I'm in control. I'll just take myself on the head. I'm in control, and I don't care what Sally Pansy Pants down the road thinks, okay? So it's about not caring. All of these go hand in hand. So this, not caring about what other people think, goes into mindset as well. Because it becomes part of your belief system. And everything you do, all the actions you do, is filtered through your belief system. And if your belief system is, okay, Jack's thinking negative stuff, we're going to alter his belief system to fit that agenda. Do you understand? So it's all about starting to consciously alter your subconscious, if that makes any sense. Because everything you do is filtered through your belief system and your subconscious controls your every action. And that's allowing me to portray that to the people around me. And they're seeing this change, you see. It's all about change because they're seeing me not caring what the roadman going past thinks. And they're thinking, oh God, what's going on with Jack? So they're coming up and asking me, Jack, how are you changing? How are you suddenly becoming more confident? Because believe it or not, I was a shy, introverted kid back in high school. I couldn't hold a conversation if my life depended on it. I would just melt under pressure. But it seriously took some time to alter my mindset. But if you can consciously reprogram your subconscious to work for you instead of against you, you're gonna become more confident. Step number 4. Alright guys, step number 4. Now before we get into step number 4, you're probably wondering why I'm in different clothing. Now this video has been a pain in my ass for weeks and weeks and weeks. I've been trying to do it, but oh man, I've just had so much on. Anyway, that's why I'm in different clothing. I've had to wait another week to do this video. So, right. Step number 4, and that's going to be fake it till you make it. Now, fake it till you make it has kind of got a bad reputation. You know, people think, oh, you can't fake it till you make it, you're a dickhead. Now, there is different, depending on the circumstance, there is different situations where you can apply it. So the one we're looking at the moment is body language and trying to become more confident. You can apply fake it till you make it into your body language, and it will actually work. You can fake it until you make it. I've been doing it with this method and I've become more confident. I can feel myself becoming more confident even though I haven't got that rock solid confidence yet. Ow. So how do we apply fake it till you make it into your body language to become more confident? So what you want to do, this is for boys, I don't know about girls, because I'm not a girl, but girls, like, go look up like another tutorial on how to become more confident with your body language, because, like, you're a girl. So, for boys, what you want to do, you have, like, put your shoulders back a little bit. This is probably, you probably taught this when you're little, but you probably forgotten it or something. So, shoulders out, you know, don't have them like this, have them out. So you're kind of sticking your chest out a little bit. You don't want to look like a fucking silverback gorilla logo like that. You'll just look stupid. So shoulders back a little bit, not too much, otherwise you look like a fucking stork being looking like that. So just back a little bit, head up. You don't want to be looking down like that. There's like some sort of psychological kind of thing. If you look down or up, you've got to look where you've got to understand where to look. So kind of center point, right? You don't want to go too much up or too much down. Yeah, if you're just walking, just have your head up. So you always have your head up like this, chest back. Feet always at least shoulder width apart. You know, you don't want to be stood like this with your. I don't know if the camera can get it, but kind of like that. So your feet like that. You want to have your feet apart, right? Shoulder length. So probably about to here, up like that. Chest back a little bit, head up like that. And you can do. You do it right. This is important. You do not want to put your hands in your pockets because you look like a shade. You know, human beings are social animals, aren't we? And by revealing the palm of our hands, we're kind of like, we're not a threat. We ain't got like a fucking shotgun to shank you with. This reveals that we have nothing to hide, alright? So you always want to have your palms out. There's a video I saw of like Mark Zuckerberg, like he always looks so intimidating because he's always like this. He's never revealing his palms. So that's coming across to people in a negative light. So always show your palms. Don't be like Mark Zuckerberg. Don't have a scowl on your face, you know, show your palms and don't have them in your pocket, that's crucial. And the next crucial thing is eye contact. It's so important, especially if you're talking to a girl. Eye contact is so important, you know, you can't be just like pinging around. If your eyes are going all around the room, that signals to other people that you're uncomfortable. And we don't want to be uncomfortable, we want to come across as confident, don't we? So what you want to do, you have strong eye contact. Say you're walking down the street and you're going past like a ton of people, and just make some eye contact with a couple of them for about 2 or 3 seconds. Not too long and not too short. That perfect win about 2 to 3 seconds. 3 seconds might be going on a little bit. If it's a girl that you're interested in, you like, probably about 3 to 5-ish seconds. No more than 5, otherwise you come across as creepy if you haven't gone up and talked to her. So if you're just making that eye contact. So if you're just walking down the street, don't peng like you like boom 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 like a bloody ping pong ball, alright? Strong eye contact with people, and that's going to come across as confident. You don't want to be pinging to people. And also, don't look down at their shoes or something, or like the chest area, because it's kind of disrespectful to women. And if men don't have like boobs unless you're like kind of overweight. But look strong there. Strong eye contact. Don't be looking down there or the feet or anywhere else. Strong eye contact, and don't be pinging around. All right. And if you have to pull out your phone, that's all right, but don't be on your phone, like, because that's not confidence. You're just walking around like a bloody zombie. I don't know if I told you the story of the dude who walked into a lamppost, but a quick summary. I was going to college one day, and I was behind this dude, and it was on his phone, and he was on it for about 2 or 3 minutes, and he literally walked into a lamppost. I'm not joking, like, you know, one of them big street lights. He walked. Oh, it was so funny, but anyway, you don't want to be like that, right? You look like you're in your own head, you're in your own world. You don't want to do like that. So, summary: head up like this, strong eye contact with people, and hold it longer if it's someone that you're interested in. That applies to girls as well. Strong eye contact. We like strong eye contact. Always have strong eye contact with people. So yeah, head up, strong eye contact. Shoulders out a little bit. Oh yeah, straight back as well. You don't want to be looking like a fucking hunchback. So, right, I'll get onto that in a little bit. So yeah, straight back, shoulders out, not too far out, just that kind of perfect little, so you've got broad shoulders. Yeah, strong eye contact, head, and feet. Hit at least shoulder width apart, right? So if you stood, just stand like this or something, you know, kind of loose, but not like you're a bloody bouncer. Just kind of loose, kind of, yo, what's up, man? Something like this, right? You don't want to be like this, right? So what's the difference? So say you stood in a line. What's the difference between someone who stood like this, making strong eye contact, or talking to someone like this, you know, probably showing their palms, expressing themselves, or someone who's trying to talk, or the friend who's trying to talk to this person who I'm going to portray, who stood like this, you know. Who would you rather want to talk to? The person who's talking like this, showing the palms, strong eye contact, body, yeah, like this, like that, talking. Or do you want to talk to someone like this? You don't want to talk to that person. You don't want to talk to that shy person. You do not want to come across as that shy person. We want to become more confident. So that fake it till you make it, this is so important. You've got to adjust you've got to consciously think about it, and then when your subconscious is watching, because your subconscious is always watching you, like watching a movie of you 24/7, your subconscious is going to watch this little body language and it's going to alter your belief system. So basically, if you do this long enough, you're going to make it. You're going to fake it until you make it. You're going to automatically do this if you do it long enough. You don't have to think about it. You're going to have strong body language without even thinking about it, like automatic. So let's fake it till you make it. Now the fifth one is going to be caring about other people, or surrounding yourself with the correct people. Now this one isn't as aggressive as fake it till you make it, but it's still important. Now the last one, right? Hang around good people. Now this is pretty self-explanatory. There's this quote like, if you hang around monkeys, your life becomes a circus. Now that is totally true. If you hang around people who speak in the wrong way, think in the wrong way, act in the wrong way, you're going to pick up that dialect, okay? You're the kind of you're kind of like the summary of your 5 closest friends. I watched Dan Penny, I don't know if any of you know him, but it's like a billionaire. And he's like, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So what he means by that is, if you're hanging around drug dealers, you're probably going to be a drug dealer. If you're hanging around successful people, most likely you're going to be successful. You know, we all want that success part, but it's so difficult to get rid of these negative, bad people. I know from personal experience, it's an absolute nightmare. You know, it might be a childhood friend, it might be even your mum or dad, but it's so important that you get rid of them, because they're toxic. Most of the time, they're toxic. They don't want to do anything for you. They don't want to build you up. They don't want to see you succeed. It's the brutal truth. Yeah, there's another quote like, there's temporary stink of truth is better than a lifetime of comfort born out of lies. I would rather be told the truth, as brutal as it might be. I would rather be told the truth, as brutal as it might be, rather than being told lies, because I absolutely hate lies. I think that lies is one of the devils, or the enemies, or whatever you want to call him, all the bad in the world. One of his weapons. Lies are just no-go for me. So always hang around people who tell you the truth. Alright, it's so important you get this step right, because if you're hanging around confident people, guess what? You're going to become confident. It's pretty simple. If you hang around the right people, you're going to get to where you want to get. If you want to become an actor and crush that fear of stage fright, hang around people who will build you up and instill confidence in you, because you can instill confidence in yourself, but you can also get it from other people. You know, they can give you some motivation or inspiration like I do. So surround yourself with the correct people. This step is so important. Now this one's probably going to take, this one isn't as bullish as this one, but they're both so important. You have to get all the steps I've been right. And this one kind of links back to the other one I did, like, I think it was number 2. I can't remember because it's like, I've filmed the first part like weeks ago. But it was like, don't give a shit about other people. Now that is true for strangers, like for people, for like 90% of the people. But if you've got a relationship where it's someone who wants the best for you, like your mum or your dad, you know, someone who wants to see you succeed, that rule does not apply to them. You do want to give a shit what they think, because their opinion and their feedback, I guess, can help you become a different and better person for the better. But if it's like, right, let's take an example. If you've got 2 people, you've got Bob and James. James has a supportive, loving father who wants the best for him, and Bob has got the opposite. He's got a negative, not abusive, but a dad who just tears him down emotionally, mentally, not physically, but kind of all them things, you know. He doesn't want the best for him. He does stuff that's not in his own best. He's a toxic person, basically. So James wants to listen to his dad's constructive criticism, because his intention is good. But if we take Bob, if both of these parents gave the same advice, they would be spun differently because they've got different intentions, they've got different purposes for their sons. So Bob wants to get rid of that person, that his dad. I know it's so brutal. I know, like, you see Gary Vee and stuff like me going on about this all the time. It's just so true. You have to. I've given people the boot in my life, like friends, not family. Kind of mean. I've given friends the boot. I gave one the boot last week because it's been an absolute. You know what I'm going to go say. So I gave him the boot, and now I'm not going to drop my bloody pen. I'm always dropping my pen. So I gave him the boot. I'm not going to talk to him. I don't want anything to do with him. He probably wants that relationship to continue, but I don't, because he's just so negative. So you have got to give toxic people the boot. You've got to show them the door, because if you show them the door, they'll probably walk themselves out. If they don't, you've got to kind of like, right, you either sort your shit out, otherwise our friendship's over. I've done that before, okay? You have to get the right people in place. Remember this quote: if you hang around with monkeys, your life becomes a circus. So that's going to be all 5 of my tips to becoming more confident. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope you applied it, especially this one. If you apply this one into your life, I can guarantee it's going to change your life. It's going to make you more confident. But the thing to understand is, this isn't going to happen overnight. You know, I've been faking my confidence for about a year now. I can already see some improvements. But you have to understand, it's not going to happen overnight. It just isn't. You know, it's not like a magic pill you can take and become more confident. It just doesn't work that way. So it's a long and grueling process, but it does work. It always works. It's working for me. So implement these, like, kind of, imagine if the other 3 were there. Implement all the other 3 and these 2 methods into your life, and you will become more confident. So that's it from me. I forgot what I was going to say then. That's it from me, my channel. What the hell am I going on about? That's the end of me. Follow me on Instagram for like daily quotes and stuff. I need to pick up my game, and I haven't posted in like 5 days. So that's it from me. I hope these help you become more confident. Again, fake it till you make it. So important. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you become more confident. And remember, apply the B.S.A Rule. Become someone awesome. Oh, my throat.